What's up? What's happening? What is going on, Cantaloupes? One of the reasons I like the NFL way more than I like the NBA is that teams don't really turn into absolute super teams where there's going to be complete dynasties and you really know who's going to win a championship. Warriors. That being said, there are a couple players. I'm Mike Cantalupo. Today we present NFL players that we would love to see play together. Harrison Smith and Landon Collins. Smith is one of the best free safeties in the game. Collins is one of the best strong safeties in the game. Smith was ranked the third best player by Pro Football Focus in 2017. Third best player overall. There's not very many elite safeties these days. Imagine the two of them on the field together. It probably would be better than Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas. Jimmy Graham and Rob Gronkowski. Could you imagine the two best tight ends being flanked out on the offensive line? Graham is 6'7", 265 pounds, five-time Pro Bowler. Gronk, 6'6", 265 pounds, two-time Super Bowl champion. They're both nearly impossible to cover one-on-one, both major threats in the red zone. It would be an insane tight end tandem. I mean, it reminds me back to the Aaron Hernandez days. I know Aaron Hernandez is a tough subject, but while they were there, while it was Gronk and Hernandez, they were pretty unstoppable too, and it would kind of be the same case. Richard Sherman and Patrick Peterson. Maybe the best two cornerbacks of the 2010s. Sherman and Peterson have talked so much trash. Imagine if they actually came together and played together, started talking trash about other opponents. Would they play nice? Would they hate each other? No, they would play nice. And they would lead an ultimate adventure to watch. Le'Veon Bell and David Johnson. Bell is easily the best running back in the NFL. He does it all as a running back and a pass catcher. David Johnson, probably the second best running back in the game. I love having these guys own their own backfields. Don't get worried, fantasy fans. I'm not saying that they should split carries. What I'm saying is an I formation. Let's put them both on the field at the same time. Imagine you had the two of them, David Johnson at the fullback, Le'Veon Bell at the halfback. You could completely revitalize and change the aspect of the NFL and running in the NFL. Khalil Mack and Luke Kuechly. They're both former Defensive Player of the Year award winners. Mack is one of the most ferocious, love that word, pass rushers and sack machines in the entire league. Kuechly is arguably the best all-around linebacker. They're both terrific on-field leaders, and they're both nearly impossible to block. Imagine if they were on the same team. It reminded me a lot of the days of Reggie White and Lawrence Taylor. Cam Newton and Odell Beckham Jr. Newton and Beckham are both known for their very strange behavior. They're both cocky players with large egos, so that's why they'd be so much fun to watch in a weird Big Brother drama reality TV show type of way. They'd score a ton of points together, and they'd probably hate each other, which would be fun. Calais Campbell and Aaron Donald. Campbell is one of the NFL's premier pass rushers. He was tied for second in sacks with 14.5 in 2017. He's one of the best defensive ends we've seen in recent history. Aaron Donald is apparently the best player in football, according to Pro Football Focus. They would destroy every single offensive line together. Salary cap won't let that really happen, but that's good news for the rest of the league because those two would be unstoppable. Tom Brady and Julio Jones. Randy Moss is the only legendary wide receiver Brady has ever really had. Brady has turned so many nobodies into somebody. What if he had somebody like Julio Jones? He's a world-class receiver. He has every talent that Randy Moss had. He and Brady together, yeah, I think they might approach the 23 touchdown catches 2007 record that Randy Moss set. Maybe. Two veterans trying to close out their careers, win a championship. Maybe they'll do it. I just really hope they don't. J.J. Watt and Von Miller. Well, this wouldn't be fair. They're two of the best defensive players in football in history. Watt could go down as one of the, if not the best defensive player ever. So could Von Miller. Watt is a three-time Defensive Player of the Year. Miller, Super Bowl 50 MVP and champion. Imagine dealing with both of them. There'd be a sack on like every third play. It would be a dream team on defense, and they would disrupt offenses to the point where you don't even need to really have anybody else good on defense because nobody's going to have time to throw. Aaron Rodgers and Antonio Brown. Aaron Rodgers, let's say he's the best cornerback in the game right now, all right? Antonio Brown, he's definitely the best wide receiver in the game right now. Rodgers has done so much without Pro Bowl receivers. He and Antonio Brown would be like Montana and Rice because they are both in their primes. No discredit to Ben Roethlisberger. It would be cool to see Aaron Rodgers have him. Who would you like to see play together? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hey, click the like button. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.